Hi friends, this is Siddhartha. I am a certified life coach through the system called Dream Builder and also Life Mastery Consulting that can help you turn your dreams into a reality. Welcome once again in the video series of how you can encourage someone by doing 5 things. Encouraging someone is one of the most rewarding things we can do. In the previous videos, I have told you about 4 things of encouragement. Number 1, help. Help those who are in need. Number 2, encourage. Encourage someone by appreciating or praising them for their good qualities or good deeds. Number 3, listen. Spend some extra time for listening to others. Number 4, love. Spread love as much as possible. And today I am going to tell you the last but not the least thing about encouragement, and that is very important: avoid comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. There are many negative effects of comparison, such as causing envy and discontentment. Each one of us is a unique individual with characteristics. Comparison can have profound emotional and mental health repercussions. So, always avoid comparison. It is very harmful, and in this modern age, everyone must be careful of comparisons. I have seen that many parents always compare their children or their kids with another children or kids, and that is very dangerous. I'm not just talking about the parents and children, but if we see here, there is comparison going on in each and every relationship too. When we compare someone with someone else, we are destroying the power of the one whose comparison is being made. So, my friends, if you really want to encourage someone, please avoid comparison. It's not easy right now, but if you make some practice, you can get rid of it. If I talk about myself, i have I have done that practice too much. I if if something happens, but I never compare anybody to anybody else. I'm trying for it. You should do that, and one day you can get success for that. So now I'm going to tell one story regarding the comparison. There was a teenage girl whose name was Julian. Julian was very hardworking and kind-hearted student, but there was one thing that always troubled Julian. She she was always comparing herself with other students. When she saw some students, or when she saw some her classmates winning awards, she thought that she could never be such talented. When she saw some rich students in her class, she thought that she could never be that much rich. So she had the habit of comparing herself to another students, and that's why her life became unhappy. But one day what happened? A monk came in her town, and the monk was known for helping people find peace and answers for the life. So Julian came to know that a monk came in her town, so she decided to meet him, and she went there to meet him. She shared her feeling of unhappiness. The monk just looked at her and told her, "Julian, come to the next morning to the edge of the forest." Julian was surprised, but still she agreed to go to meet in the forest. So the next morning, Julian went to the forest. She saw that the monk had already been there. So the monk greeted her and asked her, Julian, what do you see around here? So Julian looked around there and she replied, I can see different types of trees: tall trees, short trees, leafy trees, and trees with fruit berries. Now the monk started explaining her. Julian, imagine if the mango tree complains why it isn't as tall as the coconut tree, what would happen? And if the coconut tree complains why it doesn't have sweet, juicy, colorful fruits on it, what would happen? So Julian chuckled and told him that would be really silly, isn't that? Because every tree has its own value. The monk told her exactly. The every and each tree has its own purpose, its own importance, and so do we. If every flower wants to shine like the sun, then we would miss that fragrance. Now Julian was quiet, became silent, and thoughtful. She decided not to compare herself with other students, and she decided to find out the talents within her. So, my friends, always cultivate the skill of not comparing to others, because you have your own talents. You have the power. You are the power. You can do anything in this world. So don't compare yourself with others. Just find out what's good within you. Sit quietly for some time with you and try to get the answers for that. So if you really like this video, please share it and subscribe it. Thank you very much.